Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect out there laboring on and believing in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakwadash. To USA Shalom. This is the brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakwadash. And this lesson, I want to do a response to the elder apostle Ramlah's video, pretty much going into these devils are about to come down upon us for preaching this word, man. All right. Now I want to play a little bit of the video that he played. For those that haven't seen it, this is his YouTube channel, GMS Info Doc Channel 12. I want to play a little bit of this video.
That's what I believe, yes. Well, I appreciate it. I mean, look, we need consistency. We need to condemn all violence. Republicans condemned the violence that took place on the 6th. We condemned the violence that took place for 120 straight days in Portland when Antifa was laying siege to the federal building. While that was happening, we had our colleagues talk about they needed more unrest in the streets. At the very time unrest was happening in the streets, we had our colleagues say that the organization that tried to end your life, and that for 120 days had violence happening every single day in Portland, that organization was a myth. Look, this is so important. I appreciate Mr. Noah's willingness to talk about the consistency that is needed from everyone, from both sides of the aisle, to address this problem and get violence out of our political process. Madam Chair, with that, I would yield back.
Mr.
Oh no, excuse me. I got to yield to. I want to save time for the ranking member. I yield to the ranking member.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Without objection, I would like to introduce it to the record. An article from August 29, 2008. It's a report from the Southern Poverty Law Center about the Black Hebrew Israelites entitled "Racist Black Hebrew Israelites Becoming More Militant."
What? Did y'all hear that, or was that me? Did I hear that wrong? Oh Lord, let's see if I could bring it back, because this is live right now, so it's a little tough to get.
And that for 120 days had violence happening every single day in Portland, that organization was a myth. Look, this is so important. I appreciate Mr. Noah's willingness to talk about the consistency that is needed from everyone, from both sides of the aisle, to address this problem and get violence out of our political process. Madam Chair, with that, I would yield back.
Mr.
Oh no, excuse me. I got to yield to. I want to save time for the ranking member. I yield to the ranking member.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Without objection, I would like to introduce it to the record. An article from August 29, 2008. It's a report from the Southern Poverty Law Center about the Black Hebrew Israelites entitled "Racist Black Hebrew Israelites Becoming More Militant."
Ooh, say what? Say what?
And also a 2019 SPLC article describing the New Jersey attack and the militancy of the Black Hebrew Israelites.
Without objection, so ordered. I'm going to introduce into the record without objection. Daily Beast article, Capitol Police Officer. Trumpist riders call me the N-word dozens of times.
So pretty much you see what's going on, They're pretty.
Alright, and like I said, you can watch the rest of the video, but I just wanted to touch on that fact that Esau was preparing to come down on all of us, because we are preaching this word, okay? And that goes, not just only for the men that you see out there prophesying, that goes to anybody that's calling themselves a Hebrew Israelite, whether you be, like I said, on the highways or byways, or, you posting about it on, social media, whatever. Esau knows who knows that they're Israelites, man, because as you know, he monitors everything, he knows your search history, even if you try to delete it, he knows everything. So he knows all that, know that they're Israelites, and he's about to come down, okay? So all the things that, we have been preparing for coming up into this moment, the Lord first and foremost warned us that Esau was going to do this, man. All right. So I'm going to start here in the book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4. It says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. All right, so Yahweh Shemal Shai said that he had these words be written, before, so that we can have them in this day and age now for our learning and know what to expect and know, how to get through that, man. Because only the ones that have the faith in Yahweh Shemal Shai are going to be able to endure the great tribulation that we're about to face, man. Because when Esau, rose, man, he's going to do it, to pretty much make everything come against us, man. All right, everybody's going to be looking at the Hebrew Israelites. They keep calling us black Hebrew Israelites, but like we keep reinstating, we are not black, man. We are the Hebrew Israelites, man. The biblical Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, them calling us black Hebrew Israelites is them pretty much trying to put us in the trying to put us in you know in a light to where they can demonize us, man, like how they did the Black Panthers and these different black militia groups, man. All right, that's why when you go on record and go into these legislations about Project Megiddo, Rex 84, and so on, all right, they are targeting us. They're targeting these extremist groups as a whole, man. But they specifically are doing that to come after us, man. Okay, so the Lord he had us read about these things to prepare for it, man. Prepare our minds for it, man. Because we about to face all types of holy hell, man. All right, and Esau he has been given the power to do this, man. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 7. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. So it was given power for Esau to come, to come and go to war with the saints, man. With the saints is talking about the Israelites, man. All right, because Esau pretty much has deemed all those that go against what the government has issued a terrorist or a domestic terrorist, going all the way back to 9/11. All right, because during that time, when everybody was reeling from the Twin Towers falling, man, they pretty much was behind the scenes passing legislation, which the main one that got passed was the Patriot Act, man. Now with the Patriot Act, they pretty much, you know, deemed all Americans, domestic terrorist threat, man. All right. So like I said, if you are going against what the government has ordained, all right, they will consider you a domestic terrorist, man. And as we know, man, they want to get rid of all opposition that come against the New World Order. All right. So Esau has been given that power, which he's going to exercise that power, going into those draconian laws, man. All right, because what he's doing is, preparing to go and establish more legislations to pretty much justify them about to, make war with us, man. All right, and it's going to start with them, trying to they're demonizing, you know, hate groups altogether, which they're focusing on. The main ones being these so-called white militia groups or white extremist groups. But we know that they're doing that because Esau never vilifies himself, for no reason. So he's making himself be out to be the villain so that he can come down against us at the end of the day, man. Because we're his main threat, man. All right, we're the biggest target that he has, man. So with us knowing that, we understand that this devil is going to use his wicked legislation, man. All right, which the scriptures warn us about that, man. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, right? And these different legislations that he's passing is all in preparation to come against us, man. All right, because as we know, man, we're the main ones speaking out against all the wickedness that he's doing, which another wicked legislation that he's in the work of going to pretty much make mandatory is that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. All right, he's going on record to make these vaccines mandatory, you know. So hey, he's doing this wickedness, behind the guise of it's for the better for the public. So he's using his legislations to to mask his wickedness, man. All right, but the scripture said, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, man." All right, and it says that right grievousness which they have prescribed, right. So being a Hebrew Israelite in these coming days is going to be a stain to the common public, man, because they're going to make it seem like we're the reason why everything in the world is going wrong, man. All right, when all actuality is this devil, you know, behind the scenes doing all this, man. But we're going to be used as the scapegoat to be blamed, man. All right, and he's going to do that through these different laws and legislations, man. All right, but like I said, man, the Lord have had all this written to prepare us for this moment, man. All right, this is what we've been preparing for ever since we, crossed that line and came into the fold, man. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon in the Apocrypha, chapter 2, verse 11. It says, "Let our strength be the law of justice," which we know that Esau's judicial system is all wickedness, man. All right. It says, "For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objective to our infamy the transgression of our education," right? Because our our teachings that we are coming out here, you know, preaching the words of Yahweh Shem Shah, you know, coming out the scriptures, because these are not our own words. They all, go against what Esau has established here in this wicked world, man. All right. So they know that we are in opposition to everything that he's pushing, because he's ultimately pushing for total wickedness to be, the norm in the world, man. But we are petitioning to Yahweh Shemal Shah for righteousness, man. That's why we are against Esau and everything that he's doing, man. All right. It says he professeth to have the knowledge of Yahweh Shemal Shah. He calleth himself the child of the Lord, and that's because we are the children of the Most High. That's why we are reclaiming our heritage. Once the Lord put the Spirit on us and woke us up, man, we are reclaiming our heritage, and that's causing people to wake up and realize that this devil has lied to them, man. All right, those people over there, the 1948ers over there in Atlanta, Israel, that are claiming to call themselves the real Jews, man. Everybody's starting to wake up to the fact that these people are not the real Jews, man. All right, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans are the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. And our people are waking up to that fact, man. And whether they're going out on highways and byways and teaching it, or they know, because everybody knows about the Hebrew Israelites now, man. 15. He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion, right? Because we are striving for righteousness, man. And with us doing that, that puts a monkey wrench in their plans, man. Because through us, man, the people are waking up to the truth, and he's catching more opposition off of that, man. All right, we're the ones exposing, with the help of Esau's own doctors and whatnot, exposing the hypocrisies and the underlining agenda behind these Maximes, man. All right, and ultimately, man, we are an eyesore unto these elites. That's why they're putting these different legislations together to regulate the internet so that the truth can get off the internet. Ultimately, to get us off the street corner, man. All right, because we're out there, proclaiming this word so that everybody can see. They can see us, man. All right, they can come up, ask us questions, and discourses are had, and the truth is being manifested, man. All right, and these devils hate to see that, man. All right, because they put in billions upon billions of dollars to keep this truth hidden, but through the Spirit of the Lord, man, all right, this truth it is pretty much has reached the four corners of the heaven. That's why we can see the end. The end is here, man. Okay, we're another plain reminder that he's about to go down, man. That's why he hates seeing us on the highways and byways the way he does, man. Verse 16, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. And that's why I said, man, because they're not the real Jews, man. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness, He pronounces the end of the just to be blessed and maketh his boast that Yahweh is his father, right? And we abstain from his ways as filthiness because it is filthiness, man. Because Esau is profane according to the scriptures, which profane goes back to being outside the temple because Esau is the physical manifestation of the spiritual demon Satan, man. So he totally operates in wickedness because he's adverse to righteousness, man. Therefore, his ways are filthiness unto us, man, because we are given a law, statutes, and commandments to abide in, and everything that Esau pushes in this world is adverse to the ways that we're supposed to live, man. So we count his ways as filthiness, man. All right, and we know that if we stay firm in this faith, and place our faith in Yahweh Shemal Shah, man, that our end will be just, man, because ultimately we will be delivered and watch Esau's kingdom be destroyed and pretty much be joint heirs with Yahweh Shah and witness the beginning and the build up of the kingdom of heaven and put these other nations in slavery, man. So Esau knows all these things, man. That's why he's so angry and wants to come down upon us because he does not want to come out of power. So he's about to go and unleash all holy hell against the nation of Israel, man. Okay? This is the book of Isaiah. It's like Revelation, chapter 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time, right? And like I said, we are that reminder that Esau has a very little time left in his kingdom, because Jake is waking up more and more rapidly, man, and Esau sees that his time is drawn short, so he's about to come down with great wrath to try to, get rid of as many Israelites as he can before the Most High returns and destroys him and his kingdom, man. So these legislations are the first step of him, coming against us, man, because you know he's gonna outlaw the Bible soon come, man. We can all see where this is headed, man. All right. So with him doing that, anybody that's preaching anything of the Bible, man, because the Bible condemns Esau, will be, they will be vilified, man. All right. Brothers will be thrown in concentration camps. Brothers will be, have to be martyrs. Some brothers will have to be martyrs, and ultimately, man, we're gonna have to be pilgrims on the earth, man, because all right, Esau made, we don't know what this devil's gonna do, but we know he's gonna turn. He's gonna make the whole world turn on us, man. All right. We might have to lose our jobs, our houses. Our family's gonna come against us. We don't know what's gonna happen, man. But we know that this devil is coming for us, though, man. All right. But at the end of the day, we're not afraid, man, because this devil's gonna have to make his move sooner or later. And so, with him doing this, hey, it was only a matter of time, man. Him addressing this, man, because he's been trying to, throw little things out here and there. The guy mentioned in this video the shooting that happened a couple years ago with the dude up in New Jersey. Going and shooting up those fake Jews. You know, but claiming that he was a believer in the Hebrew Israelites, man. Which we could anybody with common sense can tell that was set up, man. All right, but at the end of the day, all right, he's making his move, man. As Psalms 37:14, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be as upright conversation. Right, so he's about to come. He's about to come down on us, man. All right, and that sword that he is drawing out is starting with that legislation, which is going to evolve into draconian measures, and then and go from there, man. Like I said, concentration camps. You know, brothers, be having be on the move and be pilgrims, man, because he's going to take everything from us, man. He's going to turn the whole world against us, man. All right, and it's going to be manifested through that media, you know, the TV, the news. They say, man, he's going to come with all manners of corniness, like uh, Elder Yashwamba says, man. All right. Because Esau, hey, we know how he does when he begins to demonize, man. All right, look how he did the Black Panthers, man. Look how he did these different leaders that didn't want to come and play ball with him, such as Gaddafi Saddam Hussein, and the list goes on, man. So we understand that that same process is gonna happen to us, man. All right, because we are against him and his kingdom. All right, we are against him and his new world order regime, man. We are for Yahweh Shem Shah and for righteousness, man. All right, so we're gonna catch all hell for that, but we welcome it because at the end of the day, man. All right, this devil is not gonna get away from us, man. Or he's not gonna get away with this, Salaki. All right, this is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. All right. So it says when the enemy is going to come in like a flood, and that flood, you know, martial law, you know, these different foreign troops, Esau's going to come down hard, man. All right. Like a flood, man. All right. Think of the flood back in Genesis, man. How that flood came and hit hard where it killed everybody, like 8 people on the earth, man. All right. You look at a flood in today's age, man. You know, that water gets to rushing and you can't stop it, man. It just tears through stuff, man. That's how Esau is gonna, come down upon us, man. But with that, the Lord said that the Spirit of the Lord is gonna lift up a standard against him, and this word standard, get it real quick. It means a way of escape, man. All right. To flee, to escape. Okay. So the Lord's gonna give us a way out, man. So we have nothing to fear. This is what we've been preparing for, man. All right. The straight gate, you know, that hour. Well, I don't say the hour of temptation. We know that's the chip, but that tribulation, man, the temptation to see, are you really, for Yahweh Shemal Shah? Because when you go into the history, man, all right, all the Lord's disciples were they were persecuted, man. Okay. As we know, man, the 12, they were all put to death except for John the Revelator, man. So, hey, we understand that this is part of the walk. This is why we counted the cost when we crossed over in that line, man. Okay. Psalms 124:4. It says, "Then the waters had overwhelmed us; the stream had gone over my soul." Going with this here in Isaiah 59:19. I said the enemy's gonna come in like a flood. So it said the water has overwhelmed us, the stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. It says, "Blessed be the Lord who has not given us as a prey to their teeth." Right. So even though Esau is gonna come down upon us, the Most High is not gonna allow us to be overtaken by him now. Okay? Alright? It says our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. So even though we gonna feel it, man, we gonna catch it at the end of the day, the Lord is gonna be with us, man. Alright, so it's our job to keep the faith and believe that He's gonna help us in that time, man. He's not gonna let that, be the end all be all for us, man. Alright. For the ones that's really down for the Lord, man, alright, He's gonna come through for them, man. Okay, Lord willing, we be them, man. So we have nothing to worry about. Revelation 2:25. It says, "But that which ye have already hold fast till I come." All right, and that what he talking about having, you know, is that this word, man, is truth. Your faith, man. Okay, hold fast till the Lord returns, man, and you will be rewarded. Verse 26. "And he that overcometh and keepeth my words unto the end, to whom I will give power over the nations." All right, so we're gonna be rewarded for that if we hold fast to this truth, man. All right, and the rest of this goes into the blessing that we're gonna inherit if we stay 10 toes down for the Lord. All right, but the point being that we're gonna be taken care of as long as you know, we don't let Esau, shake our faith, man. All right, but the elect, Lord willing, will be that number. All right, we're gonna stay, rooted in Yahweh Shemal Shah, no matter how bad it gets out here for us, man. Romans 8:35. Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. Right, so we're already dead to this world now, man. Okay? So, when this, gets ratcheted up and we start, catching flack for our faith, man. All right? This is going to prove the true believers from the ones that's been faking the funk, man. All right? But the scripture says, man, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Who or what shall separate us from Yahweh Shemel Shah? All right, and the answer to that is verse 37. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through Him that loved us. Right, because Yahweh Shah, He overcame, so He's going to give us the spirit to overcome as well, man. Because we are walking in the same shoes of Yahweh Shah, man. So you know, well, whether we be of the elect, man, all right, we are going to overcome as well, man. For I am persuaded that neither death nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh, which is in Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, our Lord. So nothing is going to be able to shake our faith, man. If we are rooted in Yahweh Shah Shah. Alright? So Esau, man, he just needs to go ahead and bring this, because the sooner he rolls on the elect, the sooner he comes and rolls in the house of Israel, but mainly of the elect, the sooner Yahweh Shema Shah is going to lift up that standard and bring these devils down, man. All right, and sooner we'll be in the kingdom of heaven. All right, so Esau, bring this shit already, so we can go home, man. All right. So with that being said, I pray this is edifying. Until next time, I want to say, call Halayim like Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakwadash. The one to my apostle, elders, the great milk, and the time is truth, and that rule well. And peace and salutation.